So here I've chain stitched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chain stitches. And this is also just referred to as a chain with 8 chain stitches. When you start using patterns, you'll notice the abbreviation for chain stitch is CH, and it will say something like CH8. That means chain stitch 8 stitches. When you're reading a pattern, you'll also see the word turn. Turn means that we're going to turn and start crocheting back this way. When we get to this edge, we're going to turn, crochet this way, turn, crochet this way, and this is going to make our square. Let's look at our finished square for a second so we can see what we're going to make. Down here you can see, here are those first chain stitches that I made. And then I turned, crocheted this way, turned again, crocheted this way, turned again, finished. Now let's go back to the chain stitch we just made with our 8 chain stitches. We're going to turn the chain, and we're going to count the first 2 stitches as a double crochet. I'm going to teach you how to double crochet first because I think that it really helps you grasp the concept. So these first 2 are going to be our double crochet stitch. You'll see what I mean in a second. It's a little confusing right now. This little loop right here is going to be where our first stitch goes. To make a double crochet, here we go. It's very exciting. We're going to pull loops through loops. We're going to wrap this around once. Now, in that little loop right there, not going to go in these first 2 chains because that counts as our first double crochet stitch. We're going to go in this third one. With this loop around this hook, we're going to poke the hook in there, grab, see how I just did that? Let me do that again. Grab another loop of yarn, pull it through once, and this is why it's called double crochet. Get ready, here's the double crochet part. There's 1 crochet, pulling through 2. 2 crochet, pulling through 2. This is how I think of things in crochet. When they say the word crochet, I know that they're pulling 1 loop through 2 other loops. Might sound confusing at first, but you'll get it. Let's do another one. Wrapping around once. There's the loop I want to poke it through. Poking it through. Grabbing another loop. That one's always a little bit tricky to see, so I'm going to do it again. Grabbing another loop. Pulling it through once. Now here comes the crochet part. 1 crochet. 2 crochet. We've made 2 double crochet stitches, and of course those first 2 chains count as our first double crochet stitches. So when you look at our finished squares, even though this looks like a stitch right here, that's our first 2 chain stitches. That's a double crochet, that's a double crochet, chain stitches right there.